All happy to welcome BJ, vocalist for Spektra, here to the program tonight. Doing this via Skype after Zoom messed up on us. How you doing, BJ? I appreciate your patience.
Yeah, I'm good, man. How about you, man?
I am doing well. Loving the Spektra album. It's out now on Frontiers Records. Came out last Friday, August 6th. The album is entitled Overload. I guess I'll start right with the beginning. Where did the name Spektra come from?
Wow, this is great, man. We were thinking about a good name for the band, and we're discussing, some names. We had some in the hand, but I spoke with a very close friend, and I said, man, I have this name, and what do you think about this other name? He said, man, I had a dream with a band name that I was planning to use, but I think the name is perfect for you. I said, you gotta be kidding me. He said, no. I have to tell you, the name is Spektra with a C. But I said, man, it sounds amazing, but now I feel something like must be with a K. And he said, man, even better. So that's the truth. It's not. I'm not kidding. He said, man, I had a dream, and this name is amazing. I just love it. I want to give to you. I said, oh yeah. I was stunned, man. I said, it sounds really, really good. I thought, I had some good names also, but this one is really strong. It fits perfect. So
yeah, great name, great. That's a great gift,
Yeah, it is. It is a great friend.
Yeah. And this band is sort of your musical brainchild, sort of the first band you built from scratch yourself, and you're pretty pleased with the results, obviously.
Man, I think this is my best record as a singer. When you sing, you're mature in your thing. Sometimes you wanna show all your abilities, as a musician, as a singer, and everything. And sometimes you just do the right thing in the right moment. And I think this record is my best record as a singer, with no doubt, for sure.
Very cool. Now, the players, though, that you ended up getting in the band, you have some experience with. Tell us a little bit about them.
Sorry, I just got a click here.
Okay. The people that you did get in the band, the players that you have worked with before. Give us a little bit of background on them.
Yeah. Talking about my bandmates.
Yes.
Man, I used to work with those guys by more than 20 years. So back in the day, I had a band called Tempest, and Leo Mancini, the guitar player, and Edu Cominado, the drummer, used to play with me on this band.
Right.
It was we started in the beginning of 2000, and we had a great record. We had some tours in Europe. We had a great time with this band.
Yeah.
It was kind of hard rock, modern prog, something like that. And so I used to work with these guys forever. And also the bass player, Henrique. He's an amazing bass player. Also, he's a great producer. And I know him more than 20 years also. So it was easy to me. I couldn't have a better lineup, man. To me, it's a dream team, with the label and with Jeff Soto and Alessandro. It's a dream team.
Yeah. Fabulous album. The other thing I meant to ask you right after I got after the band name, was the cover art is very, very cool as well. Do you have anything to do with that?
Yeah, man. I had a lot of ideas about the cover art of the record, and I had to call my buddy Gustavo Sazes. He's the guy. He's great, man. He's used to do the cover art for Soto, and Jessica Soto solo records. He used to do this with all these names, Kiko Loreto and and he's amazing. He's great. I said, man, I need you for this. I was thinking about, these colors, this kind of, I had a lot of ideas, and he
Mm.
said, man, I got it. I'm gonna do it. And 3 days later, he gave me this, man. And I said, man, I cannot change anything. It's perfect. It's beautiful. Yeah,
Nice.
the guy is great, man. He's kick ass.
Very cool. I want to get into some of the songs. I got to listen to a copy of it. Great stuff. Of course, the title track, Overload, leads things off. Um, Fantastic video. Is it Thiago or Tiago Kiss?
Yeah, Thiago Kiss. Yeah, he's
I've
my
seen him.
filmmaker.
I've seen him showing up in a lot of videos lately. He must be. I had never heard of him until I saw this video and a few others. But apparently he's fairly big down there in Brazil.
Nowadays, he's getting bigger because he knows how to do it, man. It's amazing. He's not a typical guy, a typical director. He knows how to make you feel comfortable. He knows how to, it's more artistic. It's not about only attitude. He thinks about a lot of concepts, and he's doing great, man. He's doing
Very
great
cool.
here. Everybody wants this guy nowadays.
Yeah.
I know him by a long time. So we're working together since 2013, and he used to be a bass player also.
Okay.
But man, he's doing great. He does beautiful things.
Yeah.
His gift is amazing.
His name is definitely popping up. I was watching. I've got an interview tomorrow night with Illyrio, and his name popped up in a couple of those videos as well. So, the song itself, though, great. I read a little bit of background in the way we get overloaded with social media and so much information coming so fast. I thought it was a great concept for the times.
Yeah, it is. The lyrics are great.
Yeah.
So it means that everything is happening nowadays. So while everything's so fast, everybody's so busy. We don't have time for anything. Everything's running, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I think this is the video concept is about this also. With the actors, with the computers, and the drone thing, and all that thing. Yeah, it's a great video. I said to Thiago, I said, man, I think this is your best video so far.
Yeah, captured it perfectly. It's so funny. We live in such an instantaneous world where everything is, you can make everything so easy, but yet we haven't gained any time by it all.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know in the future what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
The second track, Running Out of Time, I like the studio shots. Always cool to see the bands in the studios. And I'll tell you, the one thing that really jumped out to me on this song was the way the bass and the drums were. That rhythm section to me was just fantastic on this. I mean, it's great on the whole album, but it really jumped out at me on this tune.
Yeah, man, those guys are great. My bass player, my drummer, they're awesome. They sound so good together, man.
Yeah.
They match. It's like brothers. I love this song.
Yeah. Track 4, Since I Found You, I thought was just a fantastic love song. I loved the lyric, Forever You Are Everything. I thought that was really, that lyric, that line just sort of, hit me as I heard it. Is this about anyone in particular, or are you just looking to write a love song?
Yes, it is, man. This is Jeff Soto's lyrics, and he said, "Man, Jeff is like Jeff's like a family to me, and he knows me so well, man. And he said, man, this ballad is so beautiful. I'm gonna writing something about you with your family. So this is gonna inspire me to write this lyrics. And man, come on. You're gonna make me cry, and man, I had to say that was the last one that I recorded because it was tough. I'm not kidding. It was tough to try to sing because I love to sing, to sing maybe 4 tracks, the whole thing. Then I choose some parts that I like better, and this one I had to stop a lot because I sang the first verse and I had to stop because I got emotional. And yeah, it was tough. I remember I tried 3 times and I said, okay, I'm gonna record another one today. I'm gonna try later. Then that one was the very last one. I said, today, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna try hard. And it was good, man. I love this song. I'm a ballad guy. I just love this song. I'm this hard rock melodic 80s guy. Totally. So
well, and every one of those groups had the power ballad, so you're right.
Yeah.
Speaking of Soto, the next track, Our Love, I felt had a very strong sort of Soto influence to it. You definitely heard that come through. Is that another one of his songs, or is this one of your songs?
That's one of his songs. Yeah. He's everywhere, man.
He's everywhere.
He is everywhere. Yeah. He's also singing with me all the background vocals. And when you listen, only 2 voices, it's like a duet, is me and him. So he's everywhere, man. He was a supervisor of my vocals and producer. He did a great job, really great job.
Definitely. Track 7, Don't Matter, kind of sort of struck me. Is this sort of a moving on song? Kind of, you're trying to get past something in your life or something like that. Am I interpreting? I mean, I know it's open to everybody's interpretation. That's the way I sort of heard it. Is that the way it was sort of intended, or am I the only one that's hearing it that way?
That was also Jeff's lyrics. But it's something like that. Yeah, you're right. It's Don't Matter is very special. Also because the riffs are amazing and reminds me something like a Queensryche vibe. I don't know if you got that. And curious, this song is because Spektra is supposed to be a project, and became a band after I talked with Frontiers about a lot of things, and they said, man, we have a project for you. It's perfect to get you. I think you're gonna sound great there. And Don't Matter, it was one of the songs that it was ready, kind of. And they sent me the song. Jeff sent me the song with Alessandro. Said, man, we have this song. They want to listen to you because it's a new project. And I said, okay. And I recorded the song, and they said, man, you're the man. Then after that, they said, BJ, this must be a real band. We know you have your guys there, and we were talking about to have my band on Frontiers since 2009, I think. So they said, we think this is the time to do it. It's not only a project. Let's do your band. So that's why we have all these people, involved. And Jeff's ready with everybody, Alessandro doing, and man, I think this is a dream team because I felt so comfortable, so easy to work with these guys. And when I said, man, I want to change this vocal line, I want to do this like that. Everything was so easy, because we trust in each other. This is something about we admire. Everything was happening in a good time, in a good way. Everybody was. I have to say, I agree with this, but I want to change that. That's fine, man. Just show me, And later we said we agree on everything. It's perfect. So this is a partnership. So easy going, totally.
And that's awesome when you can have that sort of camaraderie, that sort of trust, and to be able to just speak your mind, and know, that it's going to work. So yeah. You talked about the riffs and Don't Matter. I'll tell you the two songs that my note here says Ass Kicker, and then right after I put another Ass Kicker were Forsaken and Behind Closed Doors. Those just monster tracks.
Yeah, I love it. And I have Behind Closed Doors. I have my buddy Jorge Salan, the guitar player from Soto, playing the solo, and it's great. He did an amazing solo in Behind Closed Doors, man. And Forsaken also is a heavy track. I love it.
And you had those two that were totally kick-ass, and then you end with Lonely Road, which I thought was just a great melodic rock song. You know, you kind of you took your foot off the gas just a little bit, but I thought that was just a fantastic melodic rock song.
I love this song, one of my favorites. With Just Because it's my favorite song of the album. You know, it's not easy to say, but which one is your favorite, because it's kind of, you're talking about your child.
Sure.
but man, I just love those songs. It's if I have to say I have a favorite song, it's hard to say, but if I want to have to say, give me a 10 for your favorite, I think Just Because it's 10, and Lonely Road is 9.9.
Did you work much on the sequencing of the album?
No. We were talking about the
way the songs flow, the way the songs are in order. The way the tracks lined up on the album.
Yeah, I talked with we did together, me and Jeff and Alessandro. So and we talk a little bit, but we agreed on a lot of times because this kind of tempo that we're changing, and man, Jeff is the master to doing this. Yeah. Then we discussed just a little bit then he got with something, and I came up with something, and we changed just a little bit, and he said, I think this is perfect. So I just love the sequence of the album. I love it. We worked together with this.
Definitely. I mean, it flows great. It's a great flowing album. Let's go back in time a little bit. I read you started singing somewhere around 17. First couple of bands I think were named Henceforth and Skyscraper.
Oh yeah.
Going way back. Wait, was it like in school or right out of school, or?
It was when I was 17. I was my first band. It was a Bon Jovi tribute when I was 17. Okay. But after that, when I was 18, I got my first real band doing my own songs. They're called The Pills.
Right.
Yeah. Then after that, I got this two bands that you just spoke. Skyscraper is a heavy metal band. Great. They are great. We're still big friends, and they're still kicking ass, man. There's a great band from Brazil, Skyscraper.
Excellent.
And they're amazing. And the second one is said Henceforth.
Yeah.
It's also was this band doesn't exist anymore, but it's a great band. The guitar player was from Shaman. His name is Hugo Mariucci.
Okay.
You know the band Shaman?
I know the band. Yeah. Wow. Very cool.
Alirio is the singer nowadays from Shaman, and the guitar player Hugo. He used to play with me in this band Henceforth. I think it was 1999 or something, or 2000. Wow. Yeah, it's a long time ago. Great bands.
And then you got involved with a Greek band, Danger Angel?
Yeah.
How did that come about? How did someone from Brazil get teamed up with a band from Greece?
Yeah, this is it's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
This Jeff used to be their producer, right? Mm-hmm. And we were on tour 2013, I think. We were playing in Europe, and we had a on tour bus. Normally you have sometimes one or two opening act bands,
support
bands, and one of those was Danger Angel, and we, those guys are amazing guys. They are awesome.
Mm.
We get, a friendship, and we talk a lot about everything. We be on tour by a month, so we became friends because they're so great. And next year, 2014, Jeff said, "Man, we were on tour, of course, again, but
Hmm.
this time it was for JSS band, his solo band,
Right.
and we were supposed to be 2 months on tour. And in the same, first he asked me to play on Talisman. He said, "Man, I want you on Talisman. We're gonna have a show on Sweden Rock Festival." I said, "What? That's gonna be great. Everybody wants you there to play keyboards and guitars." And said, "Man, it's an honor." And right after that, I said, "Man, I have another mission for you." What's going on? I said, "Man, Danger Angel, I just got their new material and sounds amazing." And the singer he just said, "I'm out,"
Mm.
because he doesn't want to work with the new material. I don't know,
Huh.
for some reason. And
Right.
said, "Man, I think they need a guy like you, and that would be you're gonna kick ass." I said, "Really?" He said, "Man, it must be you." Okay. I said, "Okay, let me try something. I want to listen. I want to record some things, and it fits better than another one that said." And if I feel comfortable, he said, "Man, it's gonna be great. Trust me." Then, man, I just recorded one song, and the manager said, "You gotta be fucking kidding me. You're gonna come here," because he knew in the middle of this tour, we had something like a 10 or 12 days off, and said, "Man, I need you here." I said, "Man, I can't do it because first I'm going to Sweden Rock Festival play with Talisman. Then my wife is coming to visit." He said, "Man, you're gonna come with your wife to Athens. It's gonna happen." I said, "Okay, I'm coming." And it was great, man. I spent a week there with those guys, my wife, working, of course, recording, but we were doing, a lot of things, and they are like family. And they sound great. I love the songs. I love the record. And we're supposed to be on tour last 2 years, but I was so busy and never happened. But I love
Yeah.
those guys, and that's why I'm only guy overseas. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, they're
whatever
great.
works, right? But
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
very, very cool. I understand you also teach vocals. You give vocal lessons.
yeah, yeah. I do. Now in this pandemic time, I came back to do because I was busy. I couldn't do it this, but I come back to do this. I love to do that, man.
Yeah.
I have a great students nowadays. I got
Yeah.
great ones.
I've got a question. I'm kind of curious. Now, I've talked to a couple of guys who play guitar
Right.
who also give lessons. And I said, did you learn yourself while you were teaching? And they both said, oh, yes. They probably learned more through teaching guitar than they did from taking guitar lessons, because you're always trying to learn different styles and different things. And, you've got a guitar in your hands and you're playing. Do you learn about yourself vocally while you're teaching vocals? Are you able to pick up things that you can apply to yourself as you're teaching vocals?
For sure. For sure. The observation in everything that you do with your student, it's for you also. You can learn from everything they are doing. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, it's it's not that easy to explain in English.
Yeah.
It's not my mother language, but but man, I have to say I learned a lot from my heroes,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
When you try to apply this, on your students, and the way they are listening to and trying to do the same thing, that shows a lot of things. So then you can, it's supposed, for you it's like that, okay, because to me it was kind of the same thing. So
Right.
then that's for sure, I have to say, oh, this is gonna happen with everybody.
Right.
This is a simple thing. It's just, to figure what I'm trying to explain.
Sure.
And I think they're right. You learn a lot from the students, because you're doing for them,
Hmm. Right.
the observation and everything.
Sure. Very cool. The band is called Spektra. The album Overload, out now on Frontiers Records. We're chatting with BJ, lead vocalist for the band. Going forward now, I mean, the world seems to be getting sick again. Everything is shutting down here in the States. There's bands that are pulling the plug on tours because members of the band are coming down sick, members of the road crew, the audiences. What is the scene like down there in Brazil right now?
Man, here we getting better here, getting better. This month especially, they're open. We having some gigs here, but it's not totally open.
Yeah.
But it's gonna happen.
Mm.
And I'm afraid, because I know everybody here is not mostly people here wants to get the vaccine.
Yeah.
This is it's a good thing, and I don't know, because we cannot plan anything because
Yeah.
we don't know. We don't know. I hope, hopefully, this we can vaccinate everybody, and
Right.
maybe 80 or 90% of the people in this country. I hope so.
Yeah.
But also, man, next year we have some gigs, already booked. We have Monster of Rock cruise with Soto. We had a Prog Power with Jeff, and we're planning a lot of things with Spectra, and we're planning to do a show here, because release the album with no appearance, with no show, no
Right.
concert. So
Mm.
this is tough, man, because we can't wait to play these songs live. It's
So
crazy.
with you being a vocalist, a guitarist can practice his guitar, a bass player, drummer, they can all practice. With you being a vocalist, how are you able to keep your voice in shape? Obviously you're not singing, live or, gigs or anything. Do you still have studio work you're doing? How are you keeping your voice in shape?
Man, I do here at home.
Mm.
Yeah. My neighbors said, you know, fuck off. I have to do it, man. I have to do it. It's okay. I never had any problem. I sing at home, and we had some gigs. So we had a gig with Jeff in Russia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. Then he came to Brazil to do some videos with Thiago,
Mm-hmm.
and also we had 2 gigs here with not a full capacity, of course. All the
Mm-hmm.
protocols, we did everything was great, and everybody wearing masks, not a lot of people, and we had a great time, man. It was we come back and said, oh my God, this is heaven.
Yeah.
And we're planning a lot of things, man.
Cool.
And
Very cool.
also he came to Brazil. Jeff came to Brazil also to do these videos with Thiago, because he's gonna release an album in October, a duets album.
That's right. I saw that on his page. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm on it, so I'm gonna sing. I sing with him the song "Holding On."
Awesome.
Yeah, man, I
Look forward
love this
to
song.
it. Yeah.
I love it. And we did this video clip here also for
Nice.
this song. So there are a lot of amazing singers there, man. Dean Castronovo and Eric
Mm.
Martin, man, it's great. Alirio is there, Renan Zonta is there, all these Brazilians. So I have to say, because they're from Brazil.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, my boys.
Absolutely. Last night I had the pleasure of speaking with Guy Oliver, and
Oh, Guy is great.
yeah, It's good stuff. So
You
it's
sound
sort of been
great,
an
man.
all Brazil week so far. So it's been very cool.
Yeah, cool, man.
BJ, I always like to end up with just some silly questions. I'm hoping these are maybe questions you've never even been asked before. Sound good?
Oh, sorry, man. You just disappeared here.
I wanted to ask you some silly questions. Questions I
Right?
hope never been asked. Sound good?
Yep.
Favorite season? Are you a winter, spring, summer, or fall kind of guy?
I'm a winter guy.
Winter guy?
Yeah.
Right. Do you remember your favorite game as a child?
You want to say game is video game or
Yeah, let's go with video game. Yeah, we'll do video game.
I used to love. I love to play football. I'm
Okay.
from Brazil, man.
Sure.
My
Oh
game is
yeah,
football.
exactly. Let's see. If you could pick a television show to have one of your songs placed in, what show would you pick?
Oh, that is tough. Oh my God. Oh man, I love 2.5 Men. So
Okay,
it would be great. I would love that.
that's cool. If you could go back in time and have your mom fix one of your favorite meals from your childhood, what would you have her prepare for you?
uh, Man, my all my families came from Italy.
Mm,
I love spaghetti.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Being a vocalist, what's your go-to karaoke song?
I never came to a karaoke song.
You ever do
So
karaoke?
I kind of as a singer I don't like to come to karaoke, but but when I came to karaoke I sang some pop songs.
Okay,
I love
yeah.
to sing some pop and soul and Michael Jackson kind
Okay.
stuff. I love it. I just love it.
Give us a memory of something that decorated the walls in your teenage bedroom.
On the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of posters.
Mm,
I had Bon Jovi posters, and I had Iron Maiden posters, of course. And
mm.
also I had listen, I'm kind of weird. I had also a band called Aha.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
also that. I love that singer. I love
Yeah.
that guy. So I used to have when I was a kid. Yes, all these guys on
Hmm.
on on my wall.
Excellent. Do you usually travel heavy or light? Are you like a carry-on bag, or do you have like 4 different duffel bags?
Man, I'm a singer. I travel heavy as hell. It's kind of tough. I don't like it, but I had to do it. I can't help.
Definitely. Oddest job you've ever held, or have you
Man,
always just been in music?
when say which one I would be I would like to have or I um if I had a a job before I
Yeah.
studied music. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, gotcha. Yeah, yeah, I had it. I worked. I used to work in a you know what the name in English is Peacemaker. You know Peacemaker?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
I used to work in a yeah. I was 14 or something, 15. I used to
Wow.
work in a place that they were. I don't remember if they manufacturing the thing there or something like that. I used to work at the office,
Okay.
and that was I get a contact to get my first band. That was great.
Very cool. Last one. If they were to make a movie of your life, what actor would you pick to portray you? And it's your movie, your life. You can pick anybody.
Wow, my God, that's tough. I don't know, man.
This is the one we
I,
usually have the most fun
I need
with. You
I need to get a guys that have a better looking than me. So
know?
maybe Tom Cruise.
Okay. Yeah, we'll
I
go
would
with him.
love that.
Tom Cruise.
we're big, amazing.
Very cool. BJ, is there anything that I didn't ask you about? Anything you didn't get to talk about that you wanted to? The floor is yours.
Yeah, man. Thank you. I want to say thank you for having me and asking people to follow us on social media, and Instagram and Facebook and everything. And I want to say I think this is to be thankful for this time of my life. Besides all the the all the things, the pandemic thing, but I'm talking about my career.
Sure.
And I'm so thankful for the label to trust in me, and also these guys, Jeff, Alessandro, and my bandmates. They're
Mm.
great. I couldn't be happier with something, and I'm really happy with Spectra, and everybody's loving the album, and that makes me so happy. This is priceless, man.
Yeah.
And I want to say thank you for having me, man. Thank you so
I,
much for that.
I appreciate your time as well and your patience, especially. And, Spectra with a K, we'll say that, Spektra. Like you said, Instagram, Spectra Official on Facebook, SpectraTheBand.com is your website. Fantastic website as well. And look forward to what the future brings to you. I can't wait to hear your next project.
Yeah, man. We're thinking about the second album also. We already have a lot of material to do it, so
Excellent.
it's gonna happen for sure.
Cool. BJ, once again, thank you very, very much for your time and your patience with me tonight. It's been awesome. I've loved every moment of it.
Oh, thank you so much, man. Same here. Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care, man. Bye bye.